mediums, we are not the same either. We are mediums by word, but we are different. Basically, what I do, I study the universe. I'm science-based.
Wendy, that's deep.
I've got my own spiritual practice that the spirit and the universe will assign you. That's why I say you do mantras. So you have to wake up around 3 a.m. or between 12 and 3.
Okay.
You wake up. So remember, at that time, the moon is moving different. So the mantras are the sounds that you need to chant to the moon and the sun. It's the sound of the sun. Why? Because the frequency of the warm sound, when it comes to from your body, it connects you to the unseen.
Hello everyone, Thokozani to everyone at home, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ubuntu Wisdom, by your one and only UCM Iketla Lamachichi Namajungles. Today, guys, I've got something very interesting. I'm going to learn. I get it, we're always talking about wisdom. That's what we're talking about. Today, we're going to learn. I also don't know much, but the lady that's with us in studio today, the one and only Wendy Delicious, I call her Wendy Delicious anyway, the medium. And yeah, from Ulala Ngotolo, like, you know, she'll introduce herself. Welcome, Wendy.
Hi, Lucy. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good.
I'm glad to have you.
Thank you for inviting
me. I'm excited.
Really?
I'm curious. I'm so curious.
Why?
About what you do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just so curious because being a traditional healer, I feel like we are so... we're not too exposed. We're not open-minded, rather, to other healers out there. That there's different healers, you know. And when they say a medium, I'm like, what does the medium do? Please, what do you do? You speak to the dead.
Yes. What I do is just mediate, connect to the spirit world. And talk to the dead. That's what I do for. It's a spiritual gift, of course. Even though I don't think it's different from Ubungoma, it's just that maybe it's a different traditions that is practiced. But mediumship, it's basically connecting to the spirits, the realm, and many more. Yeah.
But you guys connect differently. Well, now we go into a trance. Do you understand?
Okay.
Then
okay.
And then they start talking in that voice. So for me, I found it very curious. Okay, this woman speaks to the dead.
Yeah.
How does she hear these people? Is it something that you were trained or you grew up? I don't know. Please explain how, a medium. What is a medium?
Okay. All right. I'll talk about me. That's why I always say, Hore. Medium, it's a term that we're currently using, but I haven't found who am I, in terms of what do I call myself, because I do a lot of things in terms of spirituality. So I'll just be comfortable for now with medium. So as a medium, how we connect, so you need also, it's the same process. There's a spirit that will come through you. You understand? Now it's my great-grandmother is the one who told me that she would be in my body and my thoughts should work through me. So I now know whenever she's present, I will know. Even when I have a client, she'll be the one saying, okay, ma'am, we're connecting you to this person, this person, this person. For example, if a person comes for a consultation, I ask her to ask the spirit guides that person to come through so that we can communicate to them. I don't think it's that different, but it's because with us, I don't use anything like bones.
It just happens like this.
Yeah, when you're sitting, and then if the message needs to be portrayed there and there,
Now I'm feeling mar. How feel something nje? Gore go na le something ko nna e leng teng.
So basically mediumship, being a medium is more like that. We connect without using anything. But there are things that we can use. Mostly they will tell, now use dowsers.
What?
there's things that we use. It's called dowser.
What's that now, Wendy?
Dowsers is metal. Remember, metal connects to the spiritual realm, ne?
Okay.
So they directed me to use dowsers. So to connect, like for example, if I have to find a grave, if I have to find where the spirit is, or if there's anything planted in the yard, those are the tools that they gave. Sometimes I don't need them. They can say, okay, this is the grave. Yeah, but it's a direct communication. So I don't need any other element.
So would you say, because we went to initiation, you know, so we have a kobela.
Oh, yes.
So you as a medium, like, dude, I'm so curious. How do you get there? Like, for you're a medium, you speak to people like that. Like, at what age, like, did you know?
I love that. Okay, so apparently, a lot of people said I had the gift way before.
Oh.
Ne? So a lot of my family members, when they started seeing me on TV, and they were like, no, but we knew from a young age, was just talking things that not people of her age would talk about. And ne? Okay, but now because of a Christian background, being a Jehovah's Witness, we don't believe in those things. It's demonic.
True,
by the way.
I know.
And I feared Sangoma so much. I feared them for my life. Like, okay, remember we used to do house to house. With JW, we do house to house.
You guys used to annoy us. Come and preach the gospel.
And by the time we enjoying that, you know. So whenever I had to go to maybe a house where there's a ikobela, I'd be like, no, Mzalan, I'm not gonna enter Nyabasaba. I'm scared. Like, I would get frightened. Okay, along the way, my husband was the one that discovered my gift. Because,
really?
Yeah. I would always see any communication he has on his phone, and I'll say, baby, stop doing 1, 2, 3. So don't do 1, 2, 3. You're talking to this person is not right. But he was like, okay, how do you know all these things? I'm like, Vela, how do I know these things?
What?
How? But I never went to any initiation.
Okay.
And before that, I started meditating.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you.
Sorry. I met this woman. I will always forever cherish her.
Okay.
So they're very rich. Yeah, they're very rich. So I was like, so that woman was my uncle's partner.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, Malumi, hook me up with this person. Like, I wanted to pitch a business to her. To say, can you please, Pela Poverty is like, what? Showing flames, Mara Bona, they
on another level.
Martini, you name it, those big cars. I'm like, no, man. I need to get in contact with her just to. No,
she was also a medium.
She's a prophet, I would say,
okay.
but she never took it serious. She doesn't practice. So I met with her and I was like, Mama Lumi, I want to do a business attitudes, whatever. I was like, no, come through. And I'm scared to go into that car. I was like, this beast. And I was like, no, when I'm really lucky, Luna, how do you guys do it? You know, it's like, no, there's nothing like luck, by the way. Let me teach you how to navigate this. And then she told me, when about you've got a spiritual gift? I'm like, no, that's why me? Like, no. And she said, no, you're going to have your own practice. I'm like, Gaibo, me? No. So, and then she bought me a book, and then that's when my journey started. And then I learned to communicate now to the universe. Now, whole Christianity is shifting around. Now I'm starting to warm up to this thing called spirituality. And I was like, no, I need to know more about who am I? You know, I need to understand what governs us? Because the ocean, why does it end there? It doesn't jump. Why am I grounded? Why can't I fly? I needed to understand because I'm curious by nature. So I started entertaining now spirituality differently.
Okay.
Then I started meditating and having out-body experience. So when you're new to meditation, you have out-body experience. Sometimes it lifts you up. You kind of like fly and stuff. So that's how my journey started. I started doing mantras, chanting, and then
those are big words. No mantras, chanting, Wendy. You're speaking to someone who's in grade 1 here, not even grade 1, grade R. We know. Seriously, I think. Like for me, like I don't understand, to be honest. So I'm very open to learning. Nice. And I think I'm not the only one who's like hungry for this knowledge about mediums. Like it's like you guys don't get recognized, like self-initiates, for example. We think, no, I trust that, I heal people.
And the certificate.
You know what I mean? But then here's Wendy. You are different, but we are still healers, both of you and I. But it's just that we use different frequencies or energy to heal. You see what I mean? I love that. Like you just said, mantras. Hey, I saw there's different mantras. I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce them, those mantras. But you know it because you own it. It's who you are. So for someone like me, now that I'm asking these questions, I want you to teach me because you're not exposed as mediums.
Great. So in mediumship, I'll talk about it in depth so that people understand. Like I love how you ask your question. So I will talk about me personally because one thing I've realized, as mediums, we are not the same either.
Okay.
Because in our channel, I saw that we are different. We are mediums by word, but we are different.
Okay.
So basically, what I do, I study the universe. I'm science-based. Now I'm more on science.
Wendy, that's deep.
Yes. So,
and you didn't go to school to learn these things?
No, the spirit will always reveal. Like even now, I had another awakening that I just had. But I'll go through with it. So now my practice, I've got my own spiritual practice that the spirit and the universe will assign you. That's why I say you do mantras. So you have to wake up around 3 a.m. or between 12 and 3. You wake up. So remember at that time, the moon is moving differently. So the mantras are the sounds that you need to chant to the moon and the sun. It's the sound of the sun. So when
you hear the sound of the sun?
Yes. The Om, there's a chant that we do. It's Om. So you chant it out and say, Om, you connect.
You know, like that thing, like go Thailand, the Buddhist. That thing is so therapeutic. I like that. So okay.
So we chant that. Why? Because the frequency of the warm sound, when it comes from your body, it connects you to the unseen. So that's how I get it with Bungoma, Lunala, Likweza or something like that.
Like
Nikwazi. So how do you get to that frequency? I'm not sure with your
So
side.
Remo. By me doing this already, I get shivers on my body. And then there's something happens on my back, and then I'll just burst and I'll cause a little, and then they come out. Nice. So you can, in my body, they can even alternate. Someone else for people in like ergo, just like that. So that's like it's
So in my gift, how I would say that I connect to them. So when you're chanting, right? When you keep saying om, repeater, so you suddenly leave your body.
Nice. You as the medium.
As a medium, you now have what we call the out-body experience.
So it's like the same with us. We have the out-of-body experience, but it's a trance. Okay.
So you vibrate. You can feel the frequencies changing. But the difference is when you do that, you don't have to be like there's no electricity that's supposed to be there. TV, you should be in an empty room because it can burst because now the frequency is very high. That is why when you meditate, there are frequencies like 963 that you need to listen to. There are frequencies that are different, that like money. There's a frequency for money. We know that we have to tap into it.
It will give us money.
You get it.
I want that one.
Like by surprise. Linda never believed, but I said,
no, Wendy, I'm coming. I want that one.
So we do all those. We chant like Arakara. There's this beautiful mantra that actually was the one that elevated spirituality to me was the Arakara. When you chant Arakara, it rearranges your atoms.
What is Atakara?
Arakara is the sound of that connects you to. Remember, sound is the one that moves you.
Yeah, correct.
And sound changes your DNA and your genes.
Huh?
That is why you can heal through sound.
Yeah,
you can trance through sound. So mantras are the sounds and that has frequencies to connect you to the spirit level.
So when you about sleep therapy, ne?
Yes, hypnosis.
Like, yeah, because I've gone through sleep therapy. I think it was I was grieving. I had just lost my son, so I couldn't sleep. So I went there and they did that. There was something that was just happening, but it was nice. It was just therapeutic. Even afterwards, you feel different. But I didn't understand. Like, you see now, as you are explaining, I'm going back there.
Yes.
Oh, is this what what I was doing then? Okay, interesting.
So even when we heal a person, when I heal a person, remember with mediumship we don't use muti, we use sound.
That's very powerful.
Yeah. So mediums we use sound more. And with Ubunyanga, we use herbs more.
Yeah, correct.
So now the difference is there. So with the mantras, when like you can heal cancer, if you can do a lot of research, people heal through mantras because your body listens to sound. Even when you love music, you see how the world is shaped by music because sound is powerful. True. So that is why as a medium, as me, I use sound to chant, to channel the spirits, to get them on board. And then they started then showing up through signs and smell. They will use a smell haholo.
Okay.
Maybe a nice cologne.
Okay.
You know, they will use a smell to connect.
Okay.
So now that's my spiritual program. You meditate in the morning and then remember with spirits, as a medium, you create.
Okay.
Everything that I need, I create. So most people say, how come you get a lot of clients? And
if I was a medium, I think I'd have a lot of clients.
Even before TV, Wendy, you were always pegged.
So is that where the concept came from?
Yes.
Ulala Noxolo.
Lala Noxolo, yeah.
Okay.
Lala Noxolo came from the spirits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is that where it came from?
Yeah.
That was a good one, hey? You're the only one, like, Bungo Mari too much. Everybody's just interested in our lives. You know, they're just invading, and I think
the noise is too much.
Yeah. Little now we're getting carried away. We're giving out too much. What's sacred is not sacred anymore. So that's why I was so excited about seeing you today, because I'm like a medium. Like I've seen there was another show, I can't remember giving. Yeah, God, look how much I love. I was confused. I didn't know what that woman was doing. But that's because why? Lack of knowledge.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. So it's not that I was not open. I was trying to understand them.
What is going on here?
She just switched and I'm thinking, what is she doing?
Yeah.
She's talking to someone and it's fast. I'm thinking, I don't understand this. So when you came, I was like, one more question.
I love that. Ask. So yeah, it's nice because na personally I've got a spiritual practice as strong.
So you've got a practice where people come and see you?
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's like spa vibes or what?
Yeah.
And they come there for a day?
Yeah.
It's like a retreat?
I'm still working on that.
Because that's what I'm seeing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you are healing us with whatever, the stone sound,
that's
light.
That's us. We do that.
Sure, that's powerful.
We do that. So yeah.
Client. I'm coming. That one I need to see.
I would love that.
No.
Magalwana, you should teach me Gabongo because I'm clueless. Like honestly, Gabongo, I'm clueless.
We are everywhere though. I feel like we are too much. We're just everywhere.
Yeah, because there's certain things that I would love to know, you know. Yeah. But mediumship on its own, it has different categories.
Oh, is it?
Others are psychics, like
psychics.
Yeah, I don't understand what's the difference though.
That's the same.
Because Babang, they will be like, I'm a psychic medium. Okay, what is it? What does a psychic? Now I predict the future. Oh, okay. But you can still, as a medium, I can tell you what's going to happen. And of course. So that's how it came, because of the spiritual practice that I have. And every time the universe then starts to show up that, Wendy, now this is like, you need to wear a red string, you need to do this. You see,
or in a significance as to why you need to do this and
yes,
whatever.
and right, the awakening.
I also noticed, Wendy, like your colors. Because so
yeah.
even I've seen some of your podcasts, and like now when I saw, I'm like, okay, she's talking. Kadi colors if you listen nicely, I think that's what I'm also curious about. What is it that's inspiring that from a spiritual perspective? Because I can see it.
Yeah. Remember, as mediums, okay, I'll say me.
Yeah.
Because others have no clue about it anyway. I believe in chakras. We have 7 spiritual chakras. We've got the crown, we've got the third eye, the throat, the heart, the sacral, the roots. We've got all the 7 elements where the spirit comes through in our body. So those are represented by colors, because colors have vibration.
True.
And you can tell a certain color, you feel confident.
True, yeah.
And a certain color, you feel down. So
I'm always in black. I love black.
I love black too.
I'm always in black.
Yeah. So colors are the significance of chakras. And when you're healing, you know that when this person is shy to talk, I know, okay, the throat chakra is closed. So I need to help them with this. If you've got family dynamics, I know that the root chakra is closed. If you can't connect, because there's people who've got gifts, but they can't connect, then I know your crown chakra is closed. Because the spirit will use your crystals in the brain. Because we've got crystals in the brain that the spirit uses to connect to us. So if you don't activate those type of things, I believe everyone has a gift.
We all have. I agree.
But it depends on, do you want to activate it or not?
Or not.
So most people don't activate it.
But some because they're scared, and also the lack of knowledge. And also remember, I think, especially in my field where ubungoma is so exposed, people, even kids or whoever that has a calling, they don't want to go by your twasa because of what is portrayed out there on social media.
I'm scared of it.
And honestly, it's nothing to be scared about.
Is it?
It's nothing to be scared about. The thing is, people are exposing us katsela wrong.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And
representation,
yes. We're not the same. Now, if you would never see my Msamo on TV or on social media. No. That's my sacred space.
That's a sacred.
Yeah, that's a sacred space. You understand? Other stuff, they're normal. I don't care about those things. But we need to respect ubungoma. We need to understand who we are. True. So I think also where mohulang kasidimu also plays a big role. So what I saw is that people bahuting in Joburg, they are the problem, most of them, because they want to trend. You don't want to be Wendy as Wendy. Be true to yourself. Who are you? It's okay to not to trend, and it's okay to be reserved. It's okay to be not liked.
Remember, in everything I do, I always say, I'm not. If I expose too much, then my ancestors are naked. You know.
That's what I feel as well. We are so. Everything has just changed. We've just modernized.
Like not personally.
But imagine, Wendy, unolingak, and you are a medium. You'd be powerful.
Yeah.
You would be powerful.
I know, yeah.
Because like for me, I feel like with your space, you tapping into another world that is untapped.
Yes.
And most of us are not able to tap into it. You know what I mean? But one size fits all.
Yeah, you know why people are not able to tap into that space? It's because of the noise. Remember, God says, be still and know that I'm God. So in the life of noise, you know, I had people proposing for PR for me now and stuff. I was like, guys, look, as much as yes, I'm on TV and stuff, but I don't want to be all over. Because the traffic now, when it starts to get in your head, you now tap out of God's instructions.
Absolutely.
Where God says, be still and know I'm God. Because God in stillness, it's where He
works the most. Up. I know. Yeah. Trust me, I know.
So when you're filled with too much noise, now it's no longer about God now, and you will miss the important messages.
But then do not think, remember, I like what you're saying, because not everyone is good at or is mature when it comes to that space, because like you're saying, you're from a Christian background, and I'm also from a Christian background before Kibangaka. So to get to what you are saying, you need to have had an encounter with God for you to be able to understand when he speaks, okay, now God is talking.
Exactly.
So therefore, like I like to stay in my lane.
Yes.
I remember growing up when my friends were busy kadi German cars. Kitsa maka to ya kanna. Ke encourage us ke sa fridge ke bula ka sona. And I was relaxed. I was like, I'm not in a rush.
Contentment.
Exactly. But
I'm so content. Look, I always say I afford to buy extreme luxury. But contentment, God taught me something, do not be object related.
Powerful.
Yeah, do not be object referral is a disease. If I don't, Wendy's from TV, she's a TV presenter, I'm expecting her with the pens. No, Wendy's Sophia Paul.
Hey.
Why? Because it's not coming from an ego based.
Yes.
It's coming from contentment and understanding that I operate from stillness, not from the noise of the world, but contentment. So I love what you're saying, you do whatever. Yeah. It's because you're content. You're not object.
God will bless me. I knew he would.
You're blessed already.
Yeah. So I was like, no, when he wants me to get to a German car, he'll give me a German car. He'll tell me, okay, Manaka, now it's time. Now we're moving to the next level. And I move with him. You know what I mean? So those are the things where I'm saying, Hori, I think maturity as well, to experience maturity in spirituality. Let me say that actually. For me, I'm very big on discernment. So just because of your medium or sangoma, obviously we've got the greatest being, which is God. It's a fact, right? So, but then it's like, we're trying to separate everything. We're trying to separate everything. The noise that you are talking about for the people, the noise, you are so right. Like
the noise,
the noise,
Mamela, you will never tap into yourself if you're a person who's noisy.
True.
And that is where somehow I want to understand. Please make me understand, right? Because in mediumship, why we do not initiate, because we always need to be in a sacred, quiet environment, in nature. Our work is in nature. You need to connect to water, you need to connect to nature. Because we are nature. Like, they teach us the
same libungoma.
So how do you, like, if your house is full of like amatwasa and stuff, how do you manage? Because I wouldn't.
Wendy, ha atlo khwaza lidlozi ngare o ka explode, but you like, I have to give this child
the opportunity,
what they came to get, because remember lidlozi la I send them to mine for me hore ke mo godise ankere. So na personally I can never handle 3, 4, like, no.
Yes.
I just feel like I will be doing them injustice, because why? I need to understand lidlozi la Wendy, or no lidlozi la Wendy le so ke lidlozi le la leng skhwele. You find sometimes where okay, like initiate maybe 3, but the 2 bats are my way. Because now they want to toss alone.
Nice.
So then you start listening to you understanding them, and that's one of the things that I also teach them. Don't expect to see me every day. Reason being, I want you to connect with your ancestors. Ask him or her questions. Who are you? Where do you come from? What do you want from me? Why are you living in my body? So now that's how I teach them as well. Understand who you are. Why utwasa?
Good.
And ulotwasa utwetsa ing. It's not my job to TV. No. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're saying, is listening. So when there's too much noise, you won't be able to think. So when I'm there every day, come, when do you connect with your Lozi? How do you understand Little Zlaha? Because even till today, I'm still learning about Little Zlag.
Yes.
I need to ask questions. I ask them questions.
You have to.
Yes.
You have to. Like, for example, we are not, the thing is why God said, be still and know that I'm God. The still part is important. It's very important. I discovered when I say we are not our bodies. It's important to be in stillness and trance to your spiritual level. We're not our bodies. We cannot even associate ourselves with our bodies. Because if you say, when I ask you what is your name, you will tell me my name is Busi, right? And you will say to me, this is my body.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm excited.
You'll say, this is my body. You cannot say, I'm hand, I'm eye, I'm mouth. You're not that. Meaning there's an external. It's an external of you. That's why I say my body. So now that is important for us to understand how we double. So it's important to be quiet so that you also ensure this is fed. The spiritual part of you is fed. So when I look at bodies, recently my friend passed on. Now. And the family called me, say, Wendy, please come and assist us. We don't want him to fight. We just want him to rest.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm coming. You know, I always see bodies every week.
What do you do?
To the mortuary.
Dead bodies?
I love them.
So, sis.
I love them.
Go mortuary.
Mamela, I touch them. I talk to them. I do everything.
Hi, when?
Gabarada. So,
sure.
I went to this on Saturday. I went there and I was like, okay, now can we open him? I want to talk to him. You know?
Wendy.
The family is scared. No, don't open. There's nothing to scare. But the first thing that I saw when I saw my friend, I was like, we are not our bodies. He's not here. Because we are, this body doesn't identify us, guys.
Wendy know what you but understand no.
This body, man, it's just the body. You are spirit.
That's what.
Because when I looked at him, I saw he's not here. It's not him.
The spirit is gone.
I saw your identity as your male identity how because the face changes.
Your whole body changes.
And it's like, Lord, now I understand why you say let's believe in the unseen. Because this no, it's just it's the vehicle. It's like a vehicle.
Yeah.
Because when you die,
it's a host.
That identity just goes off, and then that person who's there,
you don't recognize them.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm at peace. I won't cry because I'm at peace knowing that whatever is going to the ground is not you. When I know you, you're cool. So that is why we need to nurture our spirit. We need to nurture it.
But that's very deep. And for someone that's very new in the spiritual realm, like Ujulile, let me say that. So they won't understand what you are saying. But them, so much, I like telling my initiates that when I speak, listen to me either twice or 3 times. I'm not going to repeat it, but listen. Sometimes I say something, but I want you to have taken something from what I said. So, but then it takes a certain level of I don't know how to explain it.
The way you say, I feel you. Yes. That is why I said to the universe, I was like, God, I want to teach this knowledge. And it works for me. Girl, I don't market clients. I will never foot. I attract everything. I don't follow. I attract.
Which is very good. It's very powerful. Very important.
Because I understand that if I want you, I will connect to you spiritually. If I want you to call me, I will just transcend a message to you without even calling, but you'll call me.
Hectic most. So when you are what you are saying uscoop. Mara says pilang. Sanama limoy.
Spirituality is deep, Chomi, and we can't take it on the surface because we are governed by laws.
That's why I think I was looking forward to this interview because, and I don't want it to be the last one actually because I'm so, like, I'm very curious. I'm curious about my own ancestry, right? Cool. So, but then I feel like there's more. So it's like I'm hungry for something else.
I want to how more. I'm like that.
Yeah, I'm also hungry.
I get a honey on the surface.
Yes, think deeper. A friend of mine also the crystal stones,
yeah,
right?
I use that, yeah.
She collects them all the time. And she was like, Chomi, you must come get a little cleanser. I'm like, okay, what do you do? Tell me, what do you do when you cleanse there? Hey, she told me, I was like, I don't know what you're saying, but I want to do it.
My shop now, I'm multiplying myself.
Nice.
Because I said, universe, I can't be a medium alone. I want Wendy the medium to grow.
Nice. She's good.
I can't. So I know that they cannot get to my level in terms of knowledge, but I know the tools that we can use. So that's why in my shops, when you're going to get my product, I'm not going to give you a product. We'll check your energy level where you're at first. So we're going to use those stones to tell us what is up with you.
That's powerful.
So that everybody now can start getting to know the energy space better.
So if I look at it in our space, so it's like na kisha dintlolo. We focus for Morian.
Yes.
So when not just all just munna how. Not let me check. See, let's say sa dumelana le munna how or not. What if badimba hai ulo mufasona then he dies? Then what? So kufa Moriana also maybe awusemelani liwe na or whatever. Because you need to learn the person like energy. Not the body like you say. Learn the spirit like you said. Sometimes I can't give you muti. Some things are not healed by muti. So I'm big on mountains. I find peace there.
You know, when it comes to muti, a lot of us, we're scared of it because of the stigma.
Absolutely, yeah.
Around it. And because people use the higher powers of that muti in the wrong way. So that is why we shy away from it, because from now people are saying, Wendy, no, I've cut these things of muti. And by the way, if I put it into a capsule, Wendy. But it's a herb, like the Panado guys, it's a herb.
I mean, so like I'm just seeing things.
So when I put it gets in my capsule, like, and it's a pill. So it's like I agree with you 100%. This thing is so damaged.
How old? And I don't think
damaged,
we're gonna be able to save it.
But I wish it can be saved, because
that's what I was hoping, that it could be saved. But now we need to, those who still stick true to who they are, because understand. So I think maybe I always tell my kids, maybe I'm boring. Because how I nabang initiating, I think it's like the olden days vibes. So I can't relate to someone I struggle to relate to because what they are doing is not what I was taught. And lisongore is because of you were taught. It's a true way to show you this is how ancestors lived. When they were in a cave, this is what they ate, this is how they lived. You know, so when I see people doing to me, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that, or you can do that, but we don't judge. We just look. So that's why with your space,
it's very different.
It's very deep, and there's a lot of knowledge there. And I wish we could have like a master class. I'm prophesying.
Please, I receive it.
Please, because that's what I'm seeing. I wish we could have a master class. We have an audience. Because there's people who are hungry like myself, right? Because I know I still want more knowledge from you, because there's something that you're doing to my spirit that I'm hungry for, that I want from you, that you're going to teach me, and it's going to teach me to be able to tap into
your higher self.
My higher self. Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's greed.
You've got such a huge potential of. Yeah. I feel like you are surrounded by a lot of spirit that want to express themselves, but they're not given the opportunity to. You need to. I love that you're curious. You need to multiply yourself. Like as I'm saying, Jorge, I'm saying medium because it's the closest word that I can find. But I feel like I'm a Sinosi because I carry knowledge so much that I know I need to take people from, the universe said to me, Wendy, you need to remember when you were in grade 1. Imagine. You need to teach like that.
I guess that's what I'm saying. Not even grade 1. I need you to take me step by step, because I can't sit and say, I know. everything ka bongoma ka medium spirituality.
Yeah.
I'm still learning, and I like getting into space like-minded people. They're also intellectuals.
Yes.
Because I'm very intellectual as well. So I want when I have a conversation, you are able to get where I'm going.
Exactly.
Now you get me where I'm going. You understand? So the medium. So like I'm saying, I want to tap into that spirituality.
The spirit.
Something is there, man, and I don't know what it is, but I know what is there.
I love that.
I just never know how
to express
it, and we don't find mediums everywhere anyway.
Yeah, because we now I think the universe keeps us at bay. Yeah,
it's important.
And mind you, there's one thing, I will never show my rituals.
That's good.
Because I will teach you what I do. I don't have more now on that.
Nice, I like
but
that.
I'll not show you. Or actually, I'll show you as the person I'm training probably.
Yeah.
But not to the public. Because
yes,
there's certain, there's certain things that are assigned to you, man. Yeah.
So you're like, why you guys do, you get so frustrated, why are you guys doing this? What is this thing? Why are we doing that? That's not how Edlozi lived back in the days. You understand? When Otwasa no, this is how we live now. But you also, it grounds you.
I love that. Yeah. I always say, how utrainer, I love that. Because I always say, the spirits, as Madlozi, people, why they're still poor is because we don't train our ancestors what to help us with.
Guys.
And how do we train them? That is why God in the Bible says, when you pray, believe that you already received it, even before you get it.
Absolutely. But
so, when I pasha, I say to them, thank you guys for giving me 1, 2, 3. Even before I have it. They work on reversal.
Okay.
So if when I utlobatla gore hey ke kopa thokoza koko ke kopa
Wendy ke nka di notes mamela ko ba jwetsa today ke lo ba jwetsa
ke uthole next chomi
bona ko ba jwetsa makhehla le chomi ya ka gore bona mamelang mo ke lenile sephiri today le lana le tlo fella kae
tlohelang ho kopa.
I must tell them
mamela because we are double. What you seeking is seeking you.
Girl. It's just waiting for me.
It's already there.
Okay.
That's why I always say you can never be or you can never have what you are not willing to be in consciousness.
Oh, that's very true. Powerful.
So if you don't see yourself as yet as what you want to see yourself as, when you are in that corner, then you won't get there because it works reversal. You cannot get what you are not willing to be in consciousness. Meaning, you need to accept this in consciousness, in your spirit first, before you see it manifest in the outside.
Yo, Wendy, deep, man. I like that. Like you taking me somewhere, just making me more and more curious about your space, the way Ilinka thing. Because earlier on we were talking with my mom. So I think the first death we had was my niece. She was 2 months, I think, 2 months old. But the weird part was that, even though then but she was sick. She was a special child. Let me just say, you could see she was so beautiful. She was too beautiful. So then I remember. So what happened was, I think on the day that she died, because normally she would be, if she was sick or something, then I'll probably take my sister to the hospital or whatever the case, or my mom is there or whatever. But this time around, my mom was not there. I was stuck in traffic, and then it was just my sister and her daughter. And I remember Rifitla ko spetlele. I think she was already gone. But then, well, that's what we think. But then someone else said, that child is not gone. You're not even supposed to go to the hospital.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, what were they going to do? Because that child, you know, I just didn't know what that person meant. Because I felt that was deep.
Yeah, we don't die. Like Mamela. There's nothing as death, guys.
Mara, so that person was like, that child is not dead. if we were supposed to apparently took the child to her, I check what is it? I don't know, but people are different. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, they do. They do. Guys, they do. That is why they tie the toe, the left toe. Why is the left toe tied?
Why, Vel?
Because life comes through that.
Oh. Hey.
So when I offer that, I'm stopping the transcending of you coming in and out. So those type of questions we need to ask. Why do you tie? And why?
Hey, why?
Specifically, why?
Okay.
Because life comes through that. So that's why a lot of people.
Ponzi.
Yes. When you don't tie it, that person can transcend in and out of your body. So those are the type of things that the spirit will tell you, okay, you know why they do this? Because of 1, 2, 3. So yes, I would believe when that person said the child was never dead. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe they saw something in the child that, okay, the spirit said you can do 1, 2, 3 and awaken the child. But I don't like waking people up because, I feel like they made an agreement. They make an oath. They make an agreement with God. And I feel wana o natletlo teacher something, atlo lukisa something, then atsamai. So that's why death is not as bad as we assume it to be.
But then, it's a 2-month-old baby.
No, yeah.
Personality.
Natletlo lukisa something, and then I'm excited later.
No, it's been more than 10 years now. I still don't know. I think I tried to visit all those dates. Okay, I know with my son what he came to do. I got it. I think with my sister, it's revealing itself through me. Okay. So yeah, she's her spirit. I feel it all the time. Mm-hmm. With my son, I don't. And I was like telling a friend of mine, why am I not dreaming my son anymore? What's going on? But with my sister, she's there. Or maybe because my sister is young.
But I don't like it. I get a lot of clients saying, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like spirits visiting you guys. Like, honestly, I don't like spirits coming into dreams all the time. You know they will take you and you'll not come back.
No, don't
be addicted to that, Chom. Never do that.
But you know what they do?
Oh, I tell you to go. When I connect aliena spiritually, because in dreams you're not conscious.
Oh.
You're sleeping.
But you see,
that's why we get death.
Okay. But then some dreams, like we big on dreams. Remember, we are big on dreams because they speak a lot. Dreams with us, they say a lot of things. So as ngaga, like my son doesn't visit me. It does concern me. Because you start to think other things.
I know.
Yeah, what did they do to my son? But then he console no, actually, he's son more than 9 years now. My sister, she's the recent one. So meaning in our space, that's what we will say.
I'm happy that you're saying that. My problem is this with Bongaka.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everything negative?
And it's not negative.
I will never. Most people that I hear, like as Uchohore, Luna, when that happens, the person doesn't come. You will think otherwise. I'm asking.
But you need to question. Question it deeper.
I'm asking this because I'm worried. I was with some Sangoma last in our channel and stuff. They're always worried about who attack you, like
spiritual attacks.
Yeah, they always worried about or
no, I don't worry about such things. Me,
like, why is it that it's like that? Or mang young lawyer?
No,
why?
That's one thing. Now with my spiritual kids,
why?
I tell them. So that we've got something that's called infisho. So I call it a game so that they can have fun.
Yes.
Mara, they don't like it because it's not fun. Because yesterday we were initiating my other child to us. I can tell you now, first day, because why? I want to see, do you really have the gift that you say that you have? I'm not gonna tell you you must tell us.
Yes.
tlamelo kitchen pudi ya ke lo pata ko maponya molo o ru fitla jwang mo is none of my business.
So do they find it?
They do find it.
That's
So
nice.
that's where e ruta eng ho jula ka ho bula o ska re ha o tlile motho a tlo bula wena wa tla masapo ba tla mpepo all the time. No,
and it's all negative.
No, it's not exactly. I want you ha Wendy a tlile o ska re yo o tshwere ke letolo, yo o tshwere ke monwana motho kwa next door wa o lawyer, yo I don't want such. I hate it. So with my kids, I teach them ke batla o jule o ntwetse ka Wendy when she was being conceived. Now I started there. Tell me about when she was conceived. What was happening between those two parents? Moya wa mmeo, what was going on with her? The husband, where was he spiritually? Where was this woman spiritually? And they conceived this child who today is a medium, right? But we didn't know she's going to be a medium, but God knew she's going to be a medium. Or utela sometimes some kids are not okay. You need to ujule even deeper. Why is this child not okay? Sering sperm cell, was it fertilized? Got the egg right? Sometimes people can't conceive because you're not supposed to have a child with that person. But you take it negative, mama ngumulwele wajola bamubofile popelo. No. Personally, I don't do it like that because not everything is negative.
I love that.
Even with my mom, sometimes like, this is what happened. And I just laugh. I'm like, this woman, she thinks 24/7. Not everything is negative. Not because of olora ojiswa nama wajiswa or anything. You know what I mean? Yes. So that's why I said when that thing out, my son doesn't visit me anymore. I quickly said, Konje, he's in our space. We'll say mukhulu kulidlozing.
Oh, nice.
But after certain years, we say no. Baba khulu kulidlozing. So abasa gijima baruma. They just recently died.
Nice.
Because I saw bibadimu. Nice. So people think we die today immediately. It doesn't work like that. You graduate so that's why I was like, okay, my sister still visits me, so now he's done his part.
Oh yeah, Konjo Luna, yes. The difference is Luna, you dwell more on dreams.
Dreams, yes.
Yeah, but that's why I understand you. But by spiritually speaking, dreams. In mediumship, we are not big on that. We are big on communication, direct
communication, exactly.
Because dreams, remember we've got what we call the pineal gland.
Okay, what's that?
It's in the middle of the brain.
Okay.
So the pineal gland, it's what observes your conscious mind.
Okay.
So some dreams, that's why I don't want people to focus on them.
Okay.
Because it goes according to your consciousness.
Okay.
So what you feed your pineal gland, remember we've got the conscious mind, unconscious mind. And all that are controlled in the frontal, which is your work box, right? And then the pineal gland is inside of you. So I can say it's your God, right? The God in you. So what you feed your pineal gland, it'll automatically flow to your conscious mind. And when I sleep, I'll dream of all that. So that is why it's important, if I can stillness, that pineal gland, if feeding to the right, so that your dreams be clear. It's not a mixed motion of all negative things, whooshy. But I always say, when the spirit wants to communicate or portray a message to you, there's a dream that is not a dream. We call it vivid dreams.
Yeah.
It's like it's happening. You wake up shaking. That's
my
called
daughter actually
vivid.
experienced that last week. I remember I just had this horrible dream. I died, and when I woke up, she done like, that's what she did. She grasped for air, like she just woke up very from that nightmare. And then,
exactly. So that's not a dream. Vivid. It's called a vivid dream.
Vivid dream.
So vivid dreams are real. That's when you know you dream of or something. You then know there's a funeral that is coming.
Yeah, now you know what I've noticed with me, when I dream of something, I dreamt this exam. I can't remember. I think 57%. A day later, I got my results. Very 57%. So someone was like, "No, it's the opposite. Not with me. Now
it's vivid.
It's clear.
Yeah.
If it's like this, that's how it is.
That's how even the spirit will take you to a job.
Yeah, Lina, that's what happens actually. Okay.
You're gonna go straight there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because it's not like no. No.
That they make me tired.
Let's wait for the vivid one.
Yeah, so that's the real dream.
In the night, it's like you pass. Yo,
guys,
yes, because the spirit. That's why I keep working the pineal. It's the God in you. It's important
to
be still.
Actually. Because like as you say that, like you're taking me back to I went to someone and then they were supposed to just take me through like a 14 days period. Then I then Lizo's Laga didn't agree, but didn't know how I was gonna get out of that house. Then my late son, so he comes in, he's wearing uniform. I'm thinking, uniform because he's still a child.
Yeah.
Uniform, tie. And then he's like, Mama, stop what you're doing. But it's like what you're saying, that vivid dream. It's like, stop what you're doing. But I'm in dream, I'm sleeping. Stop what you're doing. Because I was taught, stop what you're doing. He's shouting, Mama, stop what you're doing. I don't know, KZN. Okay. The door, there's my mkulu there, he's coming to fetch me exactly how I've always seen him. Then trust me, that same day, the following morning daylight, the following day asambe. But Wendy, you know what? This is so interesting, guys. We need another episode. We need another episode. I think an hour is not enough.
That's what I'm saying. No, man, not all dreams. Like that is why most people sitting they will complain about and that takes their confidence out. You know what? That takes their confidence. I'm not a healer anymore because and I say to them, no, that's where we get it all wrong. Sure. We shouldn't rely on those dreams. Nice. We should rely on our highest faculties.
I've learned today, guys.
It's not confidence how like I keep on Nix also. I'm like, no.
That's not it.
It's not it.
But you know what? I can talk to you. I see Nkabwela the whole day. We won't end because I still want more. We need to have a repeat of this.
No
but I want to say thank you so much, Wendy, for coming, for honoring the invite. I really appreciate it.
I receive.
Yeah, and so yeah, I feel like I just don't know, but I can feel it.
Yeah, we're gonna change the world.
Yeah, I can feel it.
One head at a time.
Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, thank you once again for honoring the invite. It was really a pleasure. I've learned a lot, which I'm going to take home as well. So, and I think even the viewers have also learned a lot from us, and especially from you, because you were teaching me as well. So, without wasting any time, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to comment and like as well as subscribe. It's been a great pleasure. I'm your host, Adios.